You've been playing a lot of Standard?
Yes.
Oh, okay. How long?
Commander. I've been playing Standard
Okay, long time?
9 years.
Okay.
2016. I started around the holiday release.
I used to play a lot when I was a kid, but it's been quite some time.
Oh, and the game's different.
Oh, it has changed so much.
All right,
It
high
is
roll?
blinding. Yeah, high roll.
All right. All right.
And so with Standard, the first person that goes, like if I pick to go first, I don't draw.
Exactly.
Okay.
Different than Pokemon. Was this?
Yep.
Cool. All right. 6, 7.
All right, you can mulligan once, but you're back to 6 if you mulligan?
So you mulligan as many times as you want, but when you keep your hand, you put a card on the bottom for each time you've mulliganed.
Okay.
I'm going to keep that. Got the Mewtwo sleeves, the newest Pokemon set.
My wife collects Pokemon.
Nice, okay.
Yeah, I know nothing about Pokemon, but she's like, I got all these sleeves, because she collects, she doesn't play.
Okay.
So she's got all these sleeves, and I'm like, as long as you got 100 of them.
So yeah, when you get the Elite Trainer boxes.
Yeah, she gets the ETBs. Yep. She just likes the art on them.
Hey, at least you get a bundle of sleeves to use for
It's true.
Magic. All right.
All right, I got to dump one, right?
Yes, one to the bottom.
One to the bottom. Okay.
All right, start us off.
I will play Promising Vein.
Okay.
Pass.
Oh, you have to pay one to sack that. Okay. Draw. I will play a forest and pass. Nice and exciting.
Early game. All right, Promising Vein, tap to use the one ability. So tap to use that ability. So I get to sacrifice and search for basic land?
Basic land, put it into battlefield tapped. Yep.
All right. I'm oddly a lot more nervous because I know I'm being filmed.
You'll get used to it. We did this last week. It's actually a lot of fun.
There's only like 6 or 7 people.
Right. Ooh. And they're probably other customers of the store.
Oh, okay.
All right. Anything? Or that enters tapped. Yeah.
All right, then yeah, pass.
Awesome. We'll drop. Play Thornspire Verge. 2. I will cast Herd Heirloom. And I will pass turn.
Okay.
So it's taps for 1 mana of any color for a creature, and then a creature with power 4 or greater gets trample, and if it deals damage that turn, draw a card.
That's a good one. Wow.
A little bit of ramp. Go for
All
it.
right, up, tap, upkeep, draw. Very nice. Let's see. Tap, tap. And I will play Geishal Greens.
Okay.
To create a bird. And then, yeah, I think that's all that does. Pass.
Good. All right. Untap. I will draw. Play Mountain. 3. I'm going to cast Summon Fenrir. Enters, it's a saga, so it gets a story counter on it. I search my library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped. And that will be all I will do this turn. I'm going to get a forest tapped and pass.
Okie dokie.
So it is a 3/2 creature, though.
3/2 creature?
Yep.
Okay.
There's that if you like to cut.
All right, I will tap 3 for Traveling Chocobo.
That's a good card.
Let's see.
Yes, you may look.
Do I have to play with
You
it?
don't have to. Or
I don't have to
you
show
don't have
it?
to play with.
Okay.
You can look at it,
Well, now you know what
and
it
then
is,
you
but no
can
big
play
deal.
birds and play lands off the top, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And cast bird spells. Got it.
All right, and it's a 3/2.
Yes.
Then I'll attack with a 2/2.
Attack with a 2/2. I will say no blocks.
Okay,
I'll take 2 down to 18.
and pass.
All right. So untap. Draw. Play Thornspire Verge. Oh, I guess this has a trigger. So this gets a counter. And then when I next cast a creature spell this turn, that creature enters with an additional plus counter on it.
Okay.
I'm going to tap 6. Oof. I will play Overlord of the Boiler Villages as a creature, so it'll enter with a plus counter. When it enters or attacks, it deals 4 damage to any target. So I'm going to have it deal 4 damage to the Traveling Chocobo.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll go to combat, and I will attack for 3.
I will take 3.
And I will pass the turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's in the back somewhere. I'll watch the counter. Some of them are
All right, I will tap 1 and tap 1 for Tifa.
Nice. And the cool art.
And then I guess I will just pass the turn.
Alright. Untap, keep, draw. Alright, so we got the trigger here. I draw a card if I control the creature with the greatest power or tied for greatest, which is 6 here. So I'll draw, and then this sacrifices. I will play a land. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Trumpeting Carnosaur.
Oh boy.
When it enters the battlefield, I discover 5. So roll until I hit the Enduring Courage. So I'll cast this for free. So whenever another creature I control enters, gets +2/+0 and haste till end of turn.
Okay.
Okay, so those 2 can't attack. I will go to combat.
Okay.
I'm going to declare attacks. When it attacks, I'll deal 4 damage to Tifa. And then I've got 6 coming at you.
Okay.
No box. So before damage,
Yeah.
I'm going to give it trample, and when it deals damage, I draw a card.
Okay.
Okay, so same damage, draw, and go ahead.
Honestly, I think girls need to try that. It's like establishing a board and being like, well, I made my board and it's a little
All right. Number 2,
Another Tifa.
which won't do me much good. So I'll play land.
Okay.
And can I sacrifice that land on my turn?
You can sacrifice that whenever, because lands don't have summoning sickness.
Okay. So
Because it
then-
entered untapped, you can activate it whenever.
All right, so that should at least double her and give him a +1, which,
So 2/2 and a 3/2 till the end of your turn.
yep, so I will go ahead and pass to you.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Land. Alright, so 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll play another Carnosaur. When it enters, discover 5. Moonvine Regent. I will cast it as a creature for free. And then, oh, these go bottom. All right, so then Moonvine Regent. So we've got the Enduring Courage here, Enduring Courage here. And then when it or another dragon enters, I gain 3 life. So I'll gain 3 up to 21. And then +2 power on both of these and haste until end of turn.
Okay.
So I will go to combat. I will attack with everything. And attack trigger with boiler bilges. I'm going to deal 4 damage to Tifa.
Now, this is when I can put something on the stack, right?
Yes, so this is all on the stack and you have a chance to respond.
Okay, so I'll tap a forest for giant growth on Tifa.
Okay.
Then I'll tap this to sacrifice it.
Okay, so this will resolve. You'll have Tifa at 4 or 5, and then
Okay,
that'll
tap
sack.
that. Forest tapped.
Okay, and then that land goes away. Sweet.
And so that'll double her again.
So she's got 10.
And then I will block that guy.
All right. So
I don't like
block
him.
there. So already taken 4 damage. So that would be, what was that, giant growth? Okay, so they will trade because that's got 1 toughness left.
Yep.
And then any blocks
Then
on anything
I will
else.
block. Can't block flying, so I guess
Right,
I'll block.
so yeah, these have trample, and that's a 3/3.
So he's got at least a plus. So
the plus
he's
isn't-
4 something, right?
No, it's not. Or yeah, sorry, you have 1 pump, so it's a 3/2.
Okay, you're right. So then I'll take out that guy.
Okay, so they'll trade here, and that'll block there. So you'll take 14 plus 4 plus 2 and 2.
So I'm dead, but I put
So-
up a fight.
right.
Right. I tried to put up a fight.
You did good. You were doing things there. Needed a little more land, though. I noticed a couple turns you needed some lands.
Yeah, you've just got a good synergy with what you got going there.
I'm ramping.
This is just something I put together, thinking it might have something.
Tifa's pretty solid, though. If you can, like, you had the giant growth, you just needed a little more of that rampability. Like, if you had all the extra mana and a Tifa in play, and I wasn't killing it every turn, it would.
Yeah, the killing it every turn kind of ruined a lot.
Villages is rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and then you can sideboard if you like.
I don't think I got anything in there that's going to help me out.
Maybe not. Let's do 2 of those. How long have you been playing Magic?
I played a lot when I was 13. Then probably a couple of months now. So
Okay, cool.
Still pretty green.
Mostly standard or
Mostly
modern or
Commander with a
okay.
bunch of my friends at D&D. You know, we just goof around, use cards that my DM has just stockpiled from when he was a kid.
Nice.
Yeah, we had some fun.
Magic's
Most
fun.
of it's shenanigans. Definitely not competitive in any way.
That's the best part about Commander, though. You can build whatever the heck you want to do and hope it goes.
Yeah. Standard's a little different.
Yes.
I'm learning.
I mean, you picked a good deck to start with.
That's how you get there, though, is just play more games.
Play more
Yep.
games.
Then you kind of learn the ins and outs of what your regulars are going to play, so then you can build something to do
Well, I looked at a lot of
against it.
metas and stuff online, and it's just like,
Yeah, this meta is nothing like what you'll see out there.
yeah. Looking at some of those decks, you're just like, I don't have that much money to burn.
Right.
I've got a lot of these.
All right, and your choice of first or second. Nice.
I'll go second this time.
You sure about going second?
Yeah.
Just okay. I will keep his. Keep him.
Yep, keep.
All right. Copperline Gorge. Llanowar Elves. Go ahead.
Wow. All right. Oh, nice. Forest, tap, Saz's Chocobo,
Okay, good. I like that
and
card.
pass.
Untap. Drop. Mountain. 3. Summon Fenrir. with a lore counter, and I get a basic land into play tapped. I'm going to grab a forest, and then I will pass the turn.
All right. I am going to untap, upkeep, draw.
There's that if you'd like to cut.
All right, we will do another forest, tap.
So hold on. You have a trigger from the land.
Yep. So he's a 1/1.
Right here. We'll put a counter on it. Because the counter's permanent.
Oh, okay. So that's a 1/2.
So it is a 1/2, yes.
And then I will play side quest, raise a chocobo.
Okay.
And that puts a bird token on the board.
And then if you have 4 more birds, it flips.
Yep.
Okay.
And then
3/2 creature.
I will, since he came out before or
Cannot
after this, since he came out after this, landfall won't apply.
Right, exactly.
Okay. So then, yeah, I'll go ahead and pass the turn.
Okay. Untap, draw. Trigger here. Some forest. So I'm going to pay 2, play the heirloom, and then 4, red. I'm going to impend the overlord.
Is that same damage one?
Yeah, but this is, it'll enter not as a creature, but it still has the ability. So it'll enter, deal 4 damage to the chocobo there. And then I'll go to end step, and it loses a counter. Go ahead.
Okie dokie.
Go for it.
Oh, you good?
Yep. We're ramping.
It's the herd heirloom. For all the herds.
All right. We'll do another forest.
Okay, landfall trigger there.
So he's a 3/2. And then it's only 3. Yushal Greens.
Yep, another bird.
Another bird.
So much bird.
So much bird. Just two. And then I'll attack with my 3/2, I guess.
I'm going to say no blocks.
Okay.
I'll take 3 down to 17.
Pass turn.
All right, untaps. Draw. This will trigger to 3. And I draw a card if I control the creature with the highest power, which I do because it's 3 and those are 2s. So I'll draw a card and then that'll sacrifice.
Did its job.
Did its job. I will tap 5, 6. Trumpeting Carnosaur. Enters Discover 5. And Land of War Elves. I will cast that for free. I'll play a land tapped. And then those both just enter this turn. I'll go to end step. Counter go away. Go ahead.
Okay.
I don't know why that card doesn't get more love. But
This one?
no.
Or that?
That, overboard.
It will now.
It's super cool.
I love it. Who needs instant sorcery removal when it's on a creature?
All right. Rogue's Passage for land. Those bump up to 3/2s.
Yep.
And then I will tap 4 for Saz.
Nice.
When he enters, I may search my library for a bird or basic land. And then whenever he attacks, I get to put counters on creatures.
Put a counter on something and then double those counters. Yeah. There's a lot of good birds in the Final Fantasy set.
Going for a forest.
Okay.
It's not a bird.
Lands are good still.
I'm learning.
Practice makes perfect. All right.
And I can only attack 17. Yeah, let me go ahead and attack with both of them.
Both of them?
Yeah.
I'll block one of them with my 7/6, and I'll take 3 down to 14.
All right, pass.
All right. Untap. Draw. Play a Carnosaur. Discover 5. Enduring Courage. I'll cast it for free. So these just entered. I will go to combat. I will attack with a 7/6 with trample.
Looks like I'm taking it.
So before damage, I'm going to give it trample, and I draw a card when it deals damage.
Sure.
And then damage I'll draw. I'll go to end step. This gets counter. Go for it.
Okie doke.
Full interaction.
Well, I needed removal, so these two are my removal instead of instant sorcery.
Yeah. They're utility removal, but
Right.
All right, tap, tap. Another Marisa Chocobo.
Nice.
Another
up
bird.
there are birds here. We have birds.
Yeah, that won't do much. But I could do that. All right, and then I will play another line.
Okay.
So that should bump those guys up.
Yep, they're both 3/2s.
And then tap 3 and trash the town. So I'm going to pick the first part of the spree, put 2 counters on target creature.
Okay.
Saz.
Yep. Uh-oh.
And then combat phase, I'm going to just attack with Saz, which is going to put a counter on him. And then double the counters, so it should be up to 6. So he's a 9/9.
Oh, joy. Hey, why not? I will double block. So a total of 10 and 9 toughness. So both of these will die, but that'll die as well.
Okay.
When the Enduring Courage dies, it comes back as an enchantment, not a creature.
Okay. And pass turn.
All right, so untap. Draw. Northspire Verge. 3/2s. I think this is the way. Summon Fenrir. So 2 triggers. So it gets +2 in haste, so it's a 5/2 with haste. And then I'll search for a basic land. Tap, actually. And then I'll play a second one. So same triggers, +2. And another basic land. I will go to combat. I'm going to attack with the big guys. So you've got 5, 10, 17 coming at you. Currently, only that has trample.
All right, then I will block both these Fenrirs.
Both of them? Okay, I will give this one trample because its power is 4 or greater. And then when it deals damage to you, I'll draw a card. So these will trade.
Yep.
This will die. This will die. You'll take 2? No, 3, because that's 2 toughness. 3 and then 7, so 10 total.
Okay.
And then I'll draw 1 card. And then those are gone. Then I will go to end step. The final counter comes off. Bullard Villages is a creature.
Go full screen now.
Dude, it gets +2 and has haste.
No. I wish.
At the end of the turn. Actually, it doesn't because it didn't enter.
Because it's already in play.
All right.
Big mana.
Not really. Summon Fat Chocobo.
Love that card.
See a recurring theme here.
The birds.
I just wanted a thematic deck.
Nice.
And pass turn.
Untaps. Oh, so that's the Saga counter, right?
Yeah.
Just so we don't get mixed up.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, untap. Draw.
I'll have to grab my dice.
6. I'm going to play Kogla and Yudara. 2 triggers, so it gets +2, +0 haste, and then its own trigger, I'll have it fight a creature I don't control, so it's going to fight the Fat Chocobo.
Okay.
And then combat. We're swinging with everything. Attack trigger, I'll deal 4 to the bird.
I believe there is nothing else I can do. I am dead.
All right.
Alrighty.
Good game.
Yes, sir. If I had to put a description on how I feel after that, I would say humbled.
Okay. That's a good word for it.
All right, I'm out.
Well, thank you for the games.
Yes, yes.
There's still 3 rounds tonight, right?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, you do like a deck profile?
Yeah, why not?
Cool, I can watch.
All right, guys, we are back. I'm going to get that headphone on my ear because that monitoring is weird. We are going to go through Jared's deck and what he built and what he's trying to do while we get everything reset. So Jared is playing Gruul Ramp. What are the goals, Jared?
The goal is to hit the big creatures quick. There's a new card in Final Fantasy called Random Encounter and the Jumbo Cactar that I wanted to build a deck for. So the Jumbo Cactar's got the gimmick of dealing 10,000 damage in one hit.
Yep.
Whereas Random Encounter lets you mill 4 cards off the top of your library. And for each creature that you mill, you put it into play with haste.
Okay, okay.
Casey! You go.
Yep. There went your cactus. And it looks like Mana Dorks, Overlords for ramp.
I found it on the ground for you.
Yeah, so the entire deck is practically creatures and creature ramps. So the big ramp is Summon Fenrir,
Yep. Go get a basic.
Divine Regent for the Claim Territory, and the Overlord. So all turn 3 ramping, and that's why we play the Llanowar Elves for the easy
So you can turn
turn
it.
2 ramp. And then Herd Heirloom is like the extra tech to give the Jumbo Cactar trample when it swings in, but it's also ramp for the creature spells. So yeah. And then
So if you don't hit the elf on 1, you can turn 2 Heirloom, and then on 4 you're still running or 3 you're still running 4 mana.
right.
Or if you
Trying to stay
or if you don't
alive,
have a land,
basically.
then you can hit the 3 on this one.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, didn't draw a land, so
Yep. Fenrir, go get the land, and then you can.
still excel there.
Yep.
And then red's mostly the removal. I added Enduring Courage to give haste, so hard casting the Jumbo Cactar as well
Yep.
allows for the easy swings. And
Because you will get to enough mana where you can just slam a 7-drop.
yeah. And then Trumpeting Carnosaur is another form of removal, as well as Overlord or the Boiler Villages. So I want to play as many creatures as possible with Random Encounter. So
And Carnosaur gets you into free stuff through the Discover.
yeah, as well as 3 mana to deal 3 to something, 4 mana to deal 4, or 6 mana.
Yeah.
But yeah, mostly green, but red for the extra
You
fun.
can get rid of the annoying stuff, ramp, play giant creatures.
Yep.
Swing face, win game.
Yep.
Okay. Awesome, awesome. Looks fun, did the thing.
Oh yeah. Let's hope we can do all the things.
Yeah? Awesome, awesome.
Flashback holes.
Yeah, it has flashback for 8.
Thanks for that insight. Appreciate it.
That stings more.
You got a randomization device in the Jared bucket
Randomization. Oh yeah, we're just shuffling
every day.
Yeah, I threw this together last night. This version of it. I had a pre-Enduring Courage version that Ryan and I were testing a couple days ago, but I like Enduring Courage in it a lot. I roll.
Yep.
7. Less than 7. I will be on the play.
Oh. Do we not have a life counter, or?
No, I've got it on screen. If you want to use a D20 or your phone or whatever you want to use.
Okay.
Everybody was always complaining want to use their own stuff anyway, so.
Gotcha.
I did like the tablet though, because it color-coded with everything.
It's a lot tougher in editing because then he's got to edit out the tablet.
Right. I'm gonna take a mulligan.
Same.
All a fun grand experience.
2 land, lots of high casting cost things.
Yeah, it's hard. If I don't see an elf and I don't have enough mana to do anything, then sometimes the deck sits
Well, it's
flat.
like 2 mana, no elf.
Right.
Probably a fail, right? Because
Sometimes the heirloom helps, but
but 2 mana, no elf, maybe heirloom. Then you're like somewhere on 4. So
it's hit or miss. You just never know.
yeah.
I think I'm gonna add Xanarcan to this for next time.
Not very awesome against you, but I'll keep it and put back that one.
I'll keep as well.
I think this is kind of irrelevant, in fact.
Forest, elf, go ahead.
Let's see what we're dealing with.
I've got 2 lands, Courage, Overlord.
Okay, go ahead.
Verge, Fenrir. Enters with counter. I'll search for basic. I'll grab a mountain tapped and pass.
Speedway.
Look at that speed token.
Look at that gravity. Should have made notes.
Like between rounds after they just like shuffling the deck up.
I'll get that.
Okay. Exile.
Yeah.
Tap. Draw.
Yeah. Dog.
Enduring Courage.
Yep.
Combat for 1. Good.
Got it. Well, I hope you don't have what's its name. Land. Go ahead. Because then you've got the Overlord.
I'll play Fabled.
And there it is.
I will sack it. Forest. Untap it. I will tap 6 to play the Overlord. So there's that. 6. So Overlord enters target, hit that.
Yeah, hang
this
on just a
triggers.
second.
Yes.
3, 8, 9,
So-
10, 11, 12.
So it'll be 7. So it'll be 10 total from this plus
3,
4.
8, 9, 10, plus 4. Yeah, sure. Whatever. We'll see what happens.
So combat.
Yeah, what is that?
Declare attacks. You take 4 on attack, down to 15, and then deal 10. So get you at 5.
Okay. Let me just see what I draw. Cool. Sideboard time.
This other card, you just you like 10 by 2, whatever. So what's funny is that's almost die then.
I'm just gonna stick with that.
So I'll swing.
I'd have enough time to do like stuff. But I could make it, but I don't have it. I was really upset because I drew this first. It was like my hand was like
Well, that was fun.
this
Just the Overlord is,
Yeah, the turn 1 elf too.
and Duress is super bad against you.
Yeah. Yep, there's 6 cards you can hit out of the entire deck.
Yeah, so it's just awful.
Yeah, it's nice when people choose to main deck Duress because of the way the meta's been. And then I
Well-
play a full creature deck. And
But I mean, against virtually everything,
Right.
there's a target.
yes, yeah.
So, I mean, it's not a bad choice, it's just not ideal.
Right. But that's what we have available in the format too, so might as well.
And it stays, I believe, right?
Yeah, that's Foundations.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I'll go first.
So, yep, sounds good.
Yeah, I'm good.
You're going first. I'll keep this.
Surveil. Yeah, leave it.
I will play Forest. Go ahead.
Bat the first.
All right, so we've got land.
Okay, so not that one.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. Untap, draw.
Forest Carplucin, right?
Carplucin and Mountain. Or the-
I mean, mountains, yeah, sorry.
yeah, I played the Forest.
Yeah.
And then I'll pass.
One.
Slasher. All right. Down to 19.
Oh, 19. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Tap, draw. Half my life seems like a lot. Fenrir.
Yep.
Counter, I'll grab basic forest, put it into play tapped and pass.
Guess what I'm playing. Who would? Caleb would.
Bat.
There's that.
Let's see. The
So
these
we got-
guys come on 5. Okay, that was something
Yeah.
I need to check. I'll scare him away.
Yep.
Swing for 1, 2, 3,
So I'll take 3, go down to 16, and then I lose half.
and then you lose half. So,
So I got 8.
And go.
Okay, well,
Fenrir. No, what else did you have in
claim
there?
territory.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'll forest into play tapped, forest to hand,
Yep.
and then shuffle this back in because
Yep.
it's Omen. Need to stop the slasher. You have 2 cards in hand? Okay. So there's that. I'll play the forest as my land. I will
Elf.
play an elf
Okay.
and pass the turn.
Exile a creature in graveyard.
Yep.
And then swing
For 4.
for 4.
Go to 4.
And then half your life.
Then I go to 2.
And then go ahead.
All right, let's see what can happen. I'll pay 1. Cast a random encounter.
Yep.
So I'll mill 4 cards. And then all the creatures milled come into play with haste. All right, let's see. So I've got ETB triggers from these two. They have haste, and then at end of turn they go back to my hand. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
land here. I'll deal the
or that's
4.
the rando Lando.
Yeah, these are the everywhere lands. I don't have all the tokens. You're at 21. All right, let me math some things. I mean, if I don't kill you, I die. So I'm just gonna target you for 4. The other side, other way.
Oh, sorry.
Combat. I'll declare attacks. 3 triggers. So I'll target you. I'll get a land tapped. And the Cactar will gain 9,999 attack. Okay. And then 11 coming. Cool. All right, yeah, that's almost there, but not quite. Next game.
And then attack with a dude.
Yeah, yep.
Attack
Sounds
with
like
a bat.
I can kill 2 of your things, but there's still 1 left.
Yep.
Good. So close.
Close, but close.
Hey, at least I got to do the thing. I got to make a Cactar off of the random encounter.
Yeah, you got to do a random encounter. That's cool.
That was the origin of the deck.
It seems kind of silly.
Right.
I mean, I guess it's random, so you could hit just Bubkus. You could hit like land, elf, land, or something, and you're like,
Actually, I should read something because I might have done something wrong.
which?
I might actually need to shuffle the deck first, but I really, yeah, shuffle then mill 4. So it doesn't really change much. I didn't fix the top.
Right.
But-
I was gonna. I don't.
But for if you could fix the top of your deck,
Right.
it gets rid of that. I guess next time.
I don't think it. I mean, I don't see it mattering because you had a random assortment of cards anyway. So it's like I don't see that it was something that would have been relevant.
But I can see why it's worded that way, just so that
Oh,
way
yeah.
people can't fix it. So then it truly is random.
Well, then you're like, oh, I'll stack and then play it and
Right.
put bomby cards in, and yeah. Don't think any of this really changes anything, so I think I'll just go with it as is.
And this is almost rotation proof. The mana base gets screwed, but I lose the fast land and the pain land out of this.
Oh, yeah,
But I'm-
Carpoosen.
I'll
Is there
just- They're starting town. I'm just gonna put that in.
yeah, I mean, commercial district, I guess.
Yeah, I want
Kinda
fast lands.
I know, kind of is a drag because
I can't remember what color shocks we're getting. I don't know if we're getting the Gruul one or not. All right, I'll be on the play.
not ideal, but we'll see what you do.
I'll keep.
Sure.
Gorge. Elf. Go ahead.
Cut down.
All right, Elf dead.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Gorge, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Play Forest. 3.
Fenrir.
Fenrir. Enters with a counter. Get a basic. I'll get a mountain tapped and pass. Creature.
Yep. Go ahead.
Right. Both 20. So there's that. Untap. Draw. Play that. 2.
Oh, 2.
Oh, I guess this goes first.
Yeah, whatever. Yep. 2 is
Heirloom.
heirloom.
Yeah, and then 4.
Yep.
Impend.
Yep.
Wrong kind of counter. 4 counters. Yeah, 4 damage at the Preacher. Combat for 3. And end step, lose a counter, pass.
Go ahead.
All right. Untap. Up, draw. Trigger. You have the highest creature, so nothing.
-2.
Yep. Land. During Courage?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Ticks down.
No, this does too.
6. Did I get 6 there? 6. Ah.
Swing
I
for
hate
6,
this-
yeah.
Yeah, I hate this counter thing.
1, 2, and then 6 down to 12, right? Children.
12, 18.
Yes. Yeah. The counter's janky, so go ahead.
Untap. Draw.
-2.
Oh, from drawing, yep.
Yeah. Shielded.
There's 3 cards.
Elf. Feels like an elf. Looks like an elf. It's an elf. It's an unideal elf.
Yeah, so we get the +3, but it's not worth swinging in. So I'm going to pass the turn. Down to 1 more.
Shoulder.
Block there. No blocks there.
Okay. 6.
I got a 4.
-2.
Die. This will come back as
Because it dies.
it dies.
Right?
Yeah. So I
Yes,
still
okay.
lose 2 from death.
Slasher.
All right. Well, untap. Draw. Trigger doesn't. Yeah. Yep. I needed that last turn. So I could have played the Cactar, but I had to tap this for it.
So you just didn't play then.
Well, yeah. So with this, if I had this untapped, I can give it trample.
But it doesn't have. Oh, it has haste there. Okay.
Yeah,
oh,
it has haste
gotcha.
from this, but I drew that instead of a land, and I had 6 instead of 7.
Oh, so then I just put something in the way and doesn't matter. I put
Right.
shoulder in the way and death touch
Right,
it
exactly.
and it dies. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, I needed the trample, which I had, just not enough mana. Oh, close games.
Yeah, my opener was really not ideal, but I didn't want to lose cards.
Right.
And I was like, this looks like it's going to be bad if you have a.
I had an elf into
If you have the
Ephemeral.
red, if you have the boiler bilge. If I was like, if
Right.
you have him, this is not the best hand. Yes.
Yeah, I like this card. I'm kind of disappointed that it's rotating.
Which one?
The Kogla Yadara.
Oh, yeah, it never.
Artifact
really-
enchantment removal on a creature. It
Didn't
fights
really-
on enter.
Didn't really get the life it needed.
Right.
I mean, the usage.
Well, I'm glad to see this deck has legs. So I
Oh,
can
yeah, it's fine.
build something with it. Right now it's 4 of everything except for the random encounter, so I might change that up.
I think you want it. I think you want with red green. You want the consistency
Well, all the mana dorks are going to be 3s or 4s. 4s up for the 3 mana.
because elves are in foundations, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
they stay.
The only thing that rotates is the lands and then some of the sideboard cards.
But yeah, you want to keep. I think you just want to keep 4s. Yeah, I think Overlord is just underrepresented because it's just. I mean,
4 damage isn't a lot on some things, but when you have cards like Shieldred rotating, like almost everything that matters moving forward will have 4 or less or have a huge
but
amount.
it can go to the face.
Right.
So you can just be like straight to the face.
Yeah.
If you play it and if you sequence it and get like dog, and then you're like, play it 4 to face, swing for 4 more and buy 7.
It's a wolf though, but yeah.
Whatever.
Fenrir's a wolf.
It's a dog, dude. It's a dog. I know, a creature wolf.
Saga wolf.
No, the other one.
Oh.
The enchantment.
Oh.
It's a dog.
It is a dog, I think. The courage. Yeah, dog glimmer. Yep.
Because it's red.
Right.
And so it lines up with the creature type of dog.
Really? Because the blue one was a cat.
But it was cat.
I know, but there's not a lot of blue cats out there.
Well, what else could it be? Like spirit or something? I don't know.
Jellyfish.
I appreciate the optimism.
It's a dog, a cat, a snake, a deer, and
An elk. The green
is
one's an elk.
it elk or? Well, let's see. Hold on.
The green one's an elk. I don't know.
Dog, cat.
I think it's
Like
an elk.
what's the white one? I think it's the deer.
Maybe there's a deer and an elk.
An elk and then snake because the black one.
Snake's the black one, yeah.
Yeah.
White one's a deer.
It is a deer.
Yeah, elk is Beza.
No, we're talking the enduring or the
I know.
enduring cycle. Okay,
And
yeah.
the white enduring is a deer.
Okay,
Yeah, and then the green enduring is an elk. I believe
I'm pretty sure.
the green. It might also be a deer. I don't know. It looks like a little fawn. It looked, kind of some Harry Potter vibes.
Elk is the green.
And so the white one is deer spirit or something.
Sheep.
Sheep.
Oh, for
That
the green
makes
one?
total sense. Yeah, because it's a.
Sheep is the white one.
Oh, that makes sense.
Green one's an elf.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. Sheep.
The red one's a dog.
Yep.
And the black one's a snake.
Yeah. Snake seems a
What is the
out of place, but
black one?
black one is
Give you a game life target opponent loses.
And it's like a 4/3 or something like that.
Yeah.
4/3 for 4.
But yeah, that might go. Those might become a replacement for.
The life game, the mono black deck is pretty brutal online.
Yeah, all the various versions of it.
But you still have the
I felt bad
slasher.
when I didn't have blood letters, and then I was like, I don't really like that as much. I do like the enchant player, the wound that they can't gain life,
Yep.
because it's also, I believe it's round down. So bats become super annoying.
Just play Rakdos and put in Nemesis. Screaming Nemesis and say, oh, now you can't gain life, but I can.
What else you splashing over?
Removal.
FOMO.
The thing that's like the, it's in the current set, and it's like a 4-drop, and it's like a flying death touch, and it's like when you cast a spell, they lose 2 life. Bob the Destroyer #6 or whatever it is. But I mean, kind of sucks because it's at 4, but you're taking shouldered out. But then it's like whenever you cast spells, so you're like, kill that, lose 2 life. Oh,
Black Waltz, yeah.
well,
Black
I'll
Waltz
play.
#2.
Yeah, there you go. I'll play the wound because I believe it's non-creature spell.
Non-creature spell. and
Right,
then
so
they
I'll
take-
play the wound. So lose 2 life, then lose half your life. So it goes in. It's like sequence because that guy's a 4 and then wound is 5. So you go, okay, I'll play wound, lose 2 life, then lose half your life. So it's like if they're at 18, if they're at 20, 18 to 9,
Yeah.
and then I'll attack with a flyer. So go to 7, go to 3.
Yeah.
I mean,
You can play the
not terrible.
lands that make the dudes too that cast non-creature
Blood
spells.
does the same thing, but the enchantment's a lot more difficult to get rid of.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think then you also play with that stupid 1-drop guy that's 2/3 death touch.
Yeah, Cecil. The knight.
Cecil's phenomenal.
Yeah.
People are playing it in modern.
A 2/3 death touch on turn 1. Like,
Swamp cut down for a limited time only.
It's a 1-drop legendary, so you can play Mox Amber with it.
Ooh! No. Unfortunately, you can't play Mox Jasper.
Yeah, it's not a dragon.
you gonna play this weekend, Fox?
No.
What was I looking?
Just glitter?
You guys
Or?
are live.
Oh, nice. Kind of reminds me of some of the dice I've got. The little chess X, the speckles in them.
Mm-hmm. I roll on a 20?
Sure. All right, so I guess I will go first.
Okay. I'm not keeping.
All right, I'll keep this.
Okay.
Good. Pass.
Dark Slick Snarling, go ahead.
It's got minus. Tap. Tifa, go.
Dark Slick. Tithing Blade. Have you sacked a creature?
Okay.
Swing one.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Tap 3, traveling chocobo.
You just play land.
Did I just play land? Oh, well. All right. Good call. Good catch. Pass.
Draw. Land. Matoya. Trigger Gorehound. Trigger Matoya. I'll draw that.
All right.
Swing one menace.
Okay, I'll take the 1.
Go ahead.
I will play the land. I will sack the land. Do you want me to reshuffle?
Yes, please.
All right. Pass.
Oh. Spyglass Siren. Trigger make a map. Trigger Gorehound. Keep on top, draw because of Matoya. Swamp. Gorehound. Trigger. Pitch that draw card. Tithing Blade. Swing my not sick one.
Swing what?
My not sick Gorehound.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
I will tap the 4. I will play Saws. Saws' Chocobo.
Alright, so we have 2 triggers, plus 2 haste. Let's go 5. Oh, wait. Triggers, plus 2,000.
And play land. Go.
It was a really silly board. We just like breaking hands.
Undercity Sewers, Surveil. Pitch, draw.
It's actually kind of interesting.
So you're double walking here?
So here's what I'm going to do.
Gorehound. Trigger. Do this one first. Pitch that, draw off Matoya. Trigger. Pitch that, draw off Matoya. Golbez. 3 Surveil triggers. Start here. Pitch, draw off Matoya. Here. Pitch, draw off Matoya. And last one. Pitch that, draw off Matoya. Combat. Swing Matoya and 2 Gorehounds.
All right. Giant growth block. Let's get rid of her,
Okay.
and then I'll take the 2.
Okay. Second main, we'll play a case, make a clue. Trigger Golbez, Surveil. Pitch that. 'Cause I think I have enough of those. Move to end step. This will solve, and Golbez will trigger because I have 4. I'll return a creature from my yard to my hand. I'll choose Matoya. Go ahead.
Lose half your life. Goes to 2.
And I need to pitch. I will pitch.
So then I don't care and attack you for.
Oh, nope, I don't need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Draw a card. And it's
Tap 1. Size Chocobo. Tap 2. Manowar Elves. Tap 2 more. Ride the Shoe Puff. And then I will swing with Saz. So he's going to get a counter. That counter's going to double. So he swings at 5.
I'll block there.
Okay. Pass.
Draw. Matoya. Triggers. I'll start here. Pitch, draw. This one. Keep, draw. And now that actually matters. And then here. Pitch, draw. Two. Props Eidetic Memory. When it enters, I'll draw. Grim Bauble here. Give it -2/-2. Okay. Trigger here. I'll surveil and then draw. Pitch that, draw. This is a 5 now. That's a 3/4.
Technically, it'd be a 3/2 now after the damage.
Oh, 1. Because you did
Oh
that
yeah,
in
1,
response.
1, yeah, 1/2.
Two, three, four, 5. So not quite there yet. I will move to combat. Move my props will put 5/1/1 counters on this Gorehound. And I will swing this Gorehound at you.
I'll block with Llanowar.
It's a menace, so you have to block with 2.
Oh, I do. Then I will just take it.
6. I will move to end step. Trigger Golbez. Let's bring back Siren. And that's it.
Tap 5. Summon Fat Chocobo. Bird. Land. Landfall. Counter on him. He'll go up by 1. I gotta keep track of because there's too many numbers. It's not gonna matter because I can't do anything with him. So I need another counter over here to keep track of him. And I will attack with Saz. I will put the counter on him, and which will double. I'll attack with him. And that's it. That's my attacks.
9 total?
Oh, the landfall with this guy. I already put the counter on him. Okay, yeah, we should be good. Yeah. 5, 9, yep.
Block the 5, take the 4.
Okay. And I think I am now empty-handed, so it is your turn.
Draw. Play a land for turn. Grim Bauble here. Trigger Golbez. Surveil. We'll draw that. Tithing Blade. You sacrifice a creature. Any creature you want. Trigger Golbez, Surveil. I'll draw that. Glyph, this clue. Move to combat. I'll move these here. Yeah. Swing of 7, 5, and a 6/6 with menace.
So I gotta take the 6, and that's 7.
7, 5, yes.
I'll just take it all and we'll call it.
Okay.
Do you want to play on the play or the draw? Play or draw?
I'll just play.
Oh, I mean, do you want to be first or second?
First.
Attacking? Okay.
I'll keep.
Yeah, I'll keep.
Undercity Sears, go ahead. Oh, let's not miss our triggers.
Just gonna flip this guy real quick. Alright. Side quest, Chocobo. Bird, go.
Play a swamp. Grimbobble -2. And Let's go with a Siren, make a map, and I'll pass after that.
Promising Vein. Traveling Chocobo. And pass.
Draw. Play a land. Lift my map. Combat. 5.
I will take the 5.
Go ahead.
All right, and what does that guy got for defense?
He's a 5/4.
5/4. All right. Let's tap 2. Chocobo kick. I'll return that to my hand, so it'll do 6 damage to that guy.
Okay, when this leaves, I will discover 3.
You will do what?
Discover 3.
Okay.
Golbez.
And since I have not played a land yet, boom. Go.
Draw. Lift my bobble. Swing 5.
I will take the 5.
Go ahead.
Tap 2. Tifa. And then nothing. Pass.
Draw. Case, make a clue. Tithing Blade. I'll have you sacrifice a creature. Trigger here since I missed this one. I'll pitch that. Combat 5.
Okay.
Go ahead. This will solve.
Oh, doesn't matter. She's at a 2/2. And then tap to sack. So that'll double her up to 4. And I will just swing with her.
Take 4.
All right, pass.
Draw. Crack my case. I'll put 4 1/1 counters on this dude.
Okie doke.
And it's now a bird and flying.
Okay.
Swing all.
I believe I'm negative.
Good games.
Yeah, good game.
I'll swing you.